launches a terrible shot and scores. The French goalkeeper's mask cracks apart from the power of the shot. Well, not exactly. Blue Lock Chapter 342 just dropped early, and nothing will ever be the same for Isagi Yoichi. The chapter opens with a full splash that tells you everything you need to know. Top left, Isagi. Top right, Karasu. Two kings. Center page belongs to someone else entirely. Shidou, with his inner demon fully manifested around him, charging forward like an unstoppable force of nature. At the bottom, Shidou declares he is ready to go, and that line sets the tone for everything that follows. The title reads Spring Assault. The headline makes the mission clear. Karasu has unlocked a terrifying new system, pairing Shidou's pure destructive chaos with Barou's predatory instinct, and the result is a blue lock that nobody, not even France, was prepared for. Before we even get into it, this page confirms a new Blue Lock anime series is in production, and a live-action film drops August 7th. We open on the pitch. Charles Chevalier spots Shidou and immediately loses his mind with excitement, that chaotic Cheshire cat grin spreading across his face. Neo Heroes Tournament. We were on the same team, so I know you. He knows exactly how Shidou explodes, where he wants the ball, what makes him go full demon. Middle panel. The PXG badge visible, a reminder of their shared history together. And at the bottom, Shidou is already charging, not even processing the reunion, just reacting on pure instinct, with Charles exclaiming, Karasu and Shidou combination, this is it. Shidou explodes past two French defenders like they aren't even there. The narration frames him as a being who releases indiscriminate energy so overwhelming that everyone around him is forced to react. You don't stop Shidou, you just get in his way until he's past you. The question Karasu is wrestling with: does he conform to Shidou or confront him? The page closes with the label, the devil whose ego is being tested. Top panel, Shidou in full demon mode, releasing a pass to Hiyori who receives it at pace. Two scenes play out in the middle. First, Hiyori receiving the ball cleanly, then Rin accelerating hard with a French defender marking him tightly, refusing to give him an inch. And at the bottom, Shidou again, that iconic Joker grin plastered across his face, eyes wild, completely locked in and loving every second of it. The narration frames what's actually happening. Shidou is a being who emits indiscriminate energy so powerful that everyone around him cannot help but be affected. You either change yourself to match him, or you confront him head-on. There is no neutral. The page closes with the verdict, the devil whose ego is being tested. We shift to Isagi, mid-run, watching all of this unfold. His internal analysis is sharp. He realizes he adapts too much to his opponents. He mirrors them, reads them, moves around them. That's always been his strength. But watching Karasu operate right now, he clocks something uncomfortable. That approach has limits. Bottom left, Hiyori launches a pass and the narration delivers the contrast directly. Karasu is fundamentally different. He maintains his own distance from everyone, getting close or pulling back entirely on his own terms, with any opponent, maintaining a comfortable distance. He can both respect and deny. That independence is exactly what makes the Karasu-Shidou link work. Karasu isn't using Shidou, he's running alongside him. Center page, Karasu in full flow, acrobatic and completely locked in. The headline frames what we're watching. Not being swayed by Shidou's influence is itself a special mentality that cuts through on this stage. Karasu moves on his own terms, unbothered by the chaos around him. Bottom right, Karasu again, internal monologue running. He's processing the dynamic between himself and Shidou, fully aware of what makes their link dangerous. Bottom left, Shidou, suddenly realizing he's been caught out of position. This is bad, reverse dash. Pure instinct, zero hesitation. Even in panic mode, Shidou is explosive. Top right, Karasu, locked in and reading the pitch with complete clarity, declaring internally that beating Isagi is exactly what he intends to do. Center, still Karasu, launching a perfectly timed pass to Shidou who is already making his run, charging into space before the defense can react. The headline frames the moment, the path to victory for the change of power. This isn't Isagi's blue lock anymore. Bottom panel, Shidou, completely unbothered, that signature grin across his face. He tells the pitch exactly what he plans to do. All that's left is to push it in. Simple as that. Easy work. Shidou, intense and locked in. Loki smiling, having caught up with barely any effort at all, telling Shidou directly that he already knows everything about his obsessive nature, because he was his former master during the Neo-Egoist League at PXG. Shidou and Loki go for the same ball, but Loki has already slightly overtaken him, that condescending smile still plastered on his face. This is what world class looks like, effortless. Shidou grinning through gritted teeth, declaring Loki is ridiculously fast. Even he is struggling to keep pace. Karasu, wide-eyed and stunned, barely believing Loki managed to catch up at all. Pure chaos. Shidou goes full beast mode, screaming murder as he battles Loki for a 50-50 ball. completely physical, completely unhinged. But Loki meets him stride for stride, equally locked in, equally ruthless. The caption delivers the verdict. The human who gets there first reaches the peak. This is Shidou with zero restraint against the one man who doesn't flinch at it, and it's terrifying. Then Barou jumps in and intercepts the ball before either Shidou or Loki can get there. His beastly lion spirit fully unleashed, completely overwhelming the frame. No words needed. The lion has arrived and he is hungry. He immediately calls Shidou out, the all-cell explosive bomb guy. Shidou barely registers it, dismissing him without a second thought. And then bottom left, Barou lands, and we all know about what he's about to do. He launches a terrible shot and scores. The French goalkeeper's mask cracks apart from the power of the shot. Well, not exactly, but he could only watch as the ball made its way into the net. I wouldn't want to be in Isagi's shoes as he is left in complete disbelief. And then Barou roars like the beast he is. Veins popping all over his face like a bodybuilder and she. Okay, back to the story. Giant text across the page. Goal! The commentators are completely losing their minds. Super goal! Japan equalizes. The scoreboard confirms it. Japan 2-2 France. Barou roars like a tiger? I don't really know. But as expected, the smoke of the counterattack comes from this man. But the real story is Isagi sweating buckets and realizing a thing or two, completely broken inside. His thoughts spiral. I can't be used. I got written off. The formation that devours Shidou's strategy replaced me. The fear sets in. Is Blue Lock actually better without him? Meanwhile, Barou and Shidou share a moment. Shidou calls Barou a hyena. At this point, he's just blind because Barou definitely a lion. Barou fires back, calling Shidou an all-cell explosive man, basically a freak. Two wildcards recognizing each other. Barou declares, that energy, I'll keep it close. The closing double spread. Karasu and Barou stand back-to-back in full kit, numbers 6 and 13. Shidou far in front of them with jersey number 99. A crow demon towers over everyone. Make sure to sweep its feathers off the field, Karasu. Right page, Isagi's deepest fear fully surfaces. Could it be that I, who am number 1, am actually making the team weaker? Is my place here disappearing? Karasu declares, I am the main character now. Cut to the France bench. Coach Roden calls Loki and Hugo aside, numbers 10 and 9. He cracks his knuckles slowly and delivers one sentence. You lot losing in a place like this? Do you really think you can win the World Cup? Both players start blaming each other quietly. Roden tells them one thing, show your talent. Formation change, more bold, more aggressive. Loki doesn't even blink. Yes, coach, even without being told. Hugo smirks. Roger that. Bottom caption lands cold. Vivian Hugo knows. The match restarts. Final image, a flashback of Loki and Hugo sitting on a pitch together, young, calm, before all of this. The narration closes the chapter. In the same era, in the same country, meeting Julian Loki was fate. I know it. Two people drawn to each other. This encounter was inevitable. Everything flows as destiny dictates. Thus, chapter 342 rewrites the power structure of Blue Lock completely. Barou scores the equalizer. Karasu seizes control of the team's identity. Isagi hits a solid wall and questions his own existence. And Loki, who trained Karasu, is now the man he has to destroy to prove himself. The new anime is confirmed. The live-action film drops August 7th. Blue Lock has never been bigger, and this arc is just getting started. Follow the anime case files for more.